Good morning. The seventh meeting of the Committee on National Defense of the Commission on Appointments in the first regular session of the 19th Congress is hereby called to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
The honorable officers and members of the Committee on National Defense, Vice Chairpersons, Senator Maria Lourdes Nancy S. Binay,
Present.
Senator Francis Chis G. Escudero, Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada, Senator Christopher Bong T. Go,
Present.
Representative Oscar Oka G. Malapitan, Senator Amy R. Marcos, Representative Jose Gay G. Padiernos, Representative Johnny T. Pimentel, Senator Francis Tol N. Tolentino, Members, Representative Virginel G. Biron, MD, Representative Albert S. Garcia, Representative Greg G. Gasataya, Senator Risa Ontiveros, Senator Lauren Legarda, Representative Lani Mercado Revilla, Senator Grace Poe, Representative Manuel T. Sagarbaria, Senator Cynthia A. Villar, ex-officio members, Vice Chairperson, Representative Ramon N. Guico Jr., Majority Floor Leader, Representative Luis Raymond Elroy F. Villaferte Jr., Assistant Majority Floor Leader, Senator Joseph Victor G. Ejercito, Assistant Majority Floor Leader, Representative Rodante D. Marcoleta, Minority Floor Leader, Senator Alan Peter Compañero S. Cayetano. The chairperson is present.
Thank you, ma'am. With 7 members present in person, including the chair, and 3 members present online with a total of 10 members present, the existence of a quorum is hereby declared.
Recognize na si Pong Secretaria.
And we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Congressman Manuel Chiquiting Sagarbaria. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, I move to defer the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held yesterday, May 23, 2020. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion being seconded. Hearing no objection, the chair hears none. The motion is hereby approved. Again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable members of the Commission on Appointments, distinguished guests, the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, your committee is tasked to deliberate on the ad interim appointments of 50 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines that were submitted to the committee's jurisdiction for its consideration. The officers, please stand up as your name is being called. Ronald G. Valdez to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Jose Fabian Speri G. Gotico to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Ronaldo G. Mateo to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Randy S. Banaag to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Rahman S. Altre to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Charlie Ben B. De La Mide to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Shah Jahan Carl D. De Los Santos to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Romulus B. Rabara to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Harold V. Socaire to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Edgardo V. Talarok Jr. to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Emmanuel G. Cabahog to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Roberto B. Ubaob to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Joe R. A. Herrera to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Joey B. Baybayan to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Noel B. Escalona to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Aldrin E. Montalvo to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Jeric T. Echanova to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Vincent C. Castañeda to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Rosie Ray M. Musil to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Julius P. Reyes to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Fidel I. Makatangay to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy Marines. Jasper M. Adrales to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. George T. Garcia to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy Marines. Jennifer O. Cantal to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Jonathan P. Halyara to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Alvin M. Sevilla to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Cecilia B. Frias to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Michael Vincent R. Malyare to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Lilian Victoria D.C. Gusto to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Aldrich Raymond A. Fernandez to the rank of Colonel, Medical Corps. Emmanuel O. Salmasan to the rank of Colonel, Medical Administrative Corps. Edgar O. Gonzalez to the rank of Colonel, Dental Service. Andyan? Melchor Domingo P. Albarracin to the rank of Colonel, Dental Service with a waiver of personal appearance, Your Honors. Marlon B. Dayaw to the rank of Colonel, Judge Advocate General Service. Elchor P. Karalian to the rank of Colonel, Medical Corps Reserve. Melvin N. Flores to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Gerard T. Alvaran to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Alexander D. Banataw to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Imelda L. Nadala to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Ronnie I. Morimoto to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. John Manuel A. Cortez to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy Marines. Oliver P. Obungin to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Rotesa M. Bailon to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy Marines. Michael Ayan I. Gavilan to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Ronald Ray R. Labastida to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Leo Amor A. Vidal to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. J.S. Bakiran to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force with a waiver of personal appearance, Your Honors. Sadire R. Tabutol to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Air Force. Benny D. Demetilio to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Eugene M. Mata to the rank of Brigadier General. Madam Secretary, kindly report on the jurisdictional requirements and other pertinent information relative to their ad interim appointments in compliance with the new rules of the Commission and the rules of the standing committees. But before that, Madam Secretary, would like to acknowledge the presence online of Senator Amy R. Marcos, and also would like to acknowledge, the chair would like to acknowledge online the presence of Representative Jose Gay G. Pajernos. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors. The ad interim appointments of 50 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines dated March 23 and April 13, 2023, under consideration today by the committee, were received by the Commission Secretariat on April 11 and 17, 2023, and were forthwith referred to the Committee on National Defense by Senate President and CA Chairperson Juan Miguel Migs F. Zubiri, pursuant to Section 16, Chapter 5 of the new rules of the Commission. Likewise, on January 26 and April 19, 2023, said 50 ad interim appointments were published in two newspapers of general circulation, the Manila Times and Manila Standard, and broadcast over PTB4 pursuant to Section 2, Article 2 of the Rules of the Standing Committees. All the appointees have complied with the submission of the mandatory documentary requirements as provided in Section 24, Chapter 6 of the new rules of the Commission. The CA Secretariat received a letter from the Deputy Chief of Staff for Personnel, J1, Brigadier General Romel P. Roldan, dated 19 May 2023, addressed to the committee chair, Representative Romualdo, requesting for the waiver of personal appearance of Colonel J.S. Bakiran, who is currently the Assistant Defense and Armed Forces Liaison Officer to U.S. Indo-Pacific Command. Also this morning, your CA Secretariat received another letter from the Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff for Personnel J1, addressed to the committee chair, requesting for the waiver of personal appearance of Colonel Melchor Domingo P. Albarracin, who tested positive for COVID-19 virus. Members of this committee were furnished with copies of the letters, and the same were uploaded on the online database platform of the Commission. There was no opposition filed against any of the appointees under consideration today. That is all, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors.
Thank you, ma'am. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, I move that the letter request for the waiver of appearance of Colonel Bakiran be approved. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion being second, hearing no objection. The motion is hereby approved. For the information of the body, Colonel Bakiran is present online, Your Honors. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, in consultation with the chair of this committee, I move that the letter request for waiver of personal appearance of Colonel Albarracin be disapproved and the consideration of his ad interim appointment be rescheduled next week to give them the opportunity to be present physically and be here during the deliberation. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
There's a motion being seconded, hearing no objection. The letter request for the waiver of personal appearance of Colonel Albarracin is disapproved and the consideration of his ad interim appointment is rescheduled next week for him to be present physically during the deliberations. Madam Secretary, can you please administer the oath to all the appointees, including Colonel Bakiran, who is present online?
May we request all the appointees to stand and raise your right hands. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? So help you God. Response. Mr. Chairman, the appointees are now all under oath. Please take your seats.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. May we now call on Brigadier General Eugene M. Mata, the most senior among the appointees under consideration today. Please take the seat in front, General. Good morning, General Mata. You may give your opening statement in behalf of the Armed Forces of the Philippines for consideration today.
Honorable Jardine Jesus Romualdo, the chairperson of the Committee on National Defense. Honorable Joseph V. Ejercito, Honorable Ramon Guico Jr., the rest of the members of this August body, Your Honors, good morning. I am Brigadier General Eugene Mata, the commander of the 502nd Infantry Brigade under the 5th Infantry Division. My brigade is based at Ichague, Isabela, and our area of operations cover the whole of Region 2. Sir, I and the senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines who are here with me, we are very proud and honored to appear before this august body and humbly submit ourselves on the deliberation of our ad interim appointments. Sir, we are very thankful to the President Ferdinand Bongbong Romualdez Marcos Jr. for his approval of our ad interim appointments to our present designations. And on behalf, sir, of the group, we would like, sir, to assure the esteemed members of this august body that we will always do our best in the performance of our duties and responsibilities as we continue with our service to our country and the Filipino people. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, General. But before we are open for inquiries, the chair would like to recognize our Vice Chairman, the Committee on National Defense, Commission Appointments, Senator Christopher Bong Tigo, who would like to manifest his support.
Salamat
Senator
po,
Go.
Mr. Chair. Salamat po, Mr. Chair. My distinguished colleagues, as Vice Chair of the Committee on National Defense, let me make off record my support for the following: Brigadier General Eugene Mata, Colonel Alexander Banataw, Colonel Joey Baybayan, Colonel Roberto Baob, Colonel Ronnie Morimoto, tagal po ito sa Davao noon, Colonel Ronaldo Valdez, Navy Captain Leo Amor Vidal, Navy Captain Vincent Castañeda, Navy Captain Ray Labastida, Colonel Jose Fabian Gotico, Colonel Ronaldo Mateo, Colonel Randy Banaag, Colonel Rahman Altre, Colonel Charlie Ben de la Mide, Colonel Shagahan Santos, Colonel Romulus Rabara, Colonel Harold Sukaire, Colonel Edgardo Talaro, Colonel Emmanuel Kabahog, Colonel Fidel Makatangay, Colonel George Garcia, Colonel J. Bakiran, Colonel Sadiri Tabutol, Colonel Joar Herrera, Colonel Jonathan Alyara, Colonel Alvin Sevilla, Colonel Michael Malyari, Colonel Aldrich Fernandez, Colonel Emmanuel Salmasan, Colonel Edgar Gonzalez, Colonel Marlon Dayaw, Colonel Elchor Karalian, Colonel Melvin Flores, Colonel Gerard Alvaran, Colonel John Cortez, Navy Captain Oliver Obongen, Navy Captain Michael Gavilan, Navy Captain Benny Demetilio, Navy Captain Noel Escalona, Navy Captain Aldrin Montalvo, Navy Captain Jeric Echanova, Navy Captain Rossi Ray Musil, Navy Captain Julius Reyes, Navy Captain Jasper Adrales, Navy Captain Junifer Cantal, and of course, to our inspiring women in uniform, Colonel Rotesa Bailon, Colonel Lilian Victoria Busto, Colonel Cecilia Frias, Colonel Imelda Nadala. Salamat po sa inyong sakripisyo at serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating bansa. At panahon ng giyera sa Marawi hanggang sa laban natin kontra COVID, nandiyan po kayo. At you have often been placed in dangerous situations that would risk your life just to ensure our country's safety. For that, we are eternally grateful. Hindi dito lang po ako, noon pa man, panahon ni dating Pangulong Duterte, hanggang ngayon, full support po ako sa ating Armed Forces of the Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Our Vice Chairman, Committee on National Defense, Commission Appointments, Senator Christopher Bong Tigo. Good morning again, Senator. And yes, thank you also. And we'd like to recognize also Representative Greg G. Gasataya to manifest his support for the Armed Forces of the Philippines for confirmation today.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. At I'd like to manifest my support to the confirmation of the nominees. I'd like to make special mention, Honorable Chair, sa isa po naming kababayan galing sa Bacolod, Navy Captain Aldrin Escalona Montalvo, a bemedaled officer na ipinanganak sa Bacolod, nag-aral, nag-graduate, Honorable Chair, at ngayon ay isa ng nominee. So I'd like to manifest my full support for his confirmation at naniniwala po tayo sa kanyang capabilities, no, bilang isang officer. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman. Magandang umaga po sa lahat.
Thank you. Good morning, Representative Greg Gasataya. Representative Johnny Pimentel is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As usual, once again, we have members of the Fraternity of Free and Accepted Masons of the Philippines among the nominees. And as my tradition, I'd like to acknowledge them for they bring honor to our fraternity. So therefore, Mr. Chair, may I request the names of those Mason nominees, once your names are called, to come forward to be recognized. Brigadier General Eugene M. Mata, who won Sumulong Masonic Lodge number 169, Quezon City. Colonel L. Chorpi Karalian, Balintawak Masonic Lodge number 28 in Gumaca, Quezon Province. Colonel Edgardo Talarok Jr., General Artemio Ricarte Masonic Lodge number 322 in Makati City. Captain Julius P. Reyes, Bagong Ilaw Masonic Lodge number 97, Noveleta, Cavite. Colonel Roberto B. Ubaob, Northern Samar Masonic Lodge number 211, Katarman, Northern Samar. Captain Noel B. Escalona, Katinglay Masonic Lodge number 256 in Initaw, Misamis Oriental. Colonel Jose Fabian Esperi Gotico, Taguig Masonic Lodge number 431 in Taguig City. And lastly, Colonel Ronnie Morimoto of Turil Masonic Lodge number 208, Davao City. Brethren, in behalf of the Grand Lodge of Free and Accepted Masons, of which I was the immediate past master, Grand Master, we would like to extend our full support to your confirmation of your ad interim appointment. You bring honor to our fraternity, and I'm very sure that all our Mason brethren in their town country is very, very proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
To the Free Accepted Masons of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, to my dads, congratulations. Thank you, Congressman Pimentel. Representative Manuel T. Sagarbaria is hereby recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Good morning to everyone, to the chair, my colleagues. I would like to express my full and unwavering support to the ad interim appointments of Noel Borja Escalona as Captain of the Philippine Navy and Jennifer Ortega Cantal as Captain of Philippine Navy. These brave uniformed personnel have special ties to Dumaguete City. Captain Noel Escalona was born in Dumaguete City. He and Captain Jennifer Cantal studied in Silliman University. This representation's alma mater. I am proud to have a kababayan and fellow Sillimanians in today's confirmation. To the rest of the uniformed personnel present here, you have my full and unwavering support as well. Your service and dedication to the country is beyond reproach. Thank you very much. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative Manuel Chiquiting Sagarbaria. Representative Rodante Marcoleta is hereby recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. General Mata, from the perspective of defending our country from external armed attack, do you believe the mutual defense treaty between our country and the United States needs to be revised or amended?
Your Honor, the mutual defense treaty between the Philippines and the United States has been existing for a long time, and due to on my personal opinion, Your Honor, due to the uh, developments in the strategic environment, there could be necessary changes to the mutual defense treaty, but that would be subject to the discussion between the two countries, Your Honor.
I ask this question, General, because under Article 2 of the Mutual Defense Treaty, it states that in order for the parties to achieve the objective of the treaty more effectively, the parties, by self-help and mutual aid, by self-help or separately and jointly, by self-help and mutual aid, must maintain their individual and collective capacity to resist armed attack. So, as you said, this mutual defense treaty was agreed between the parties in, I think, in 1952, meaning to say it's already 71 years old. In your own assessment, is the Philippines capable of resisting armed attack, for example, coming from mainland China?
Sir, on my opinion, sir, the Philippines cannot defend itself against aggression from uh, external threat, in particular the People's Republic of China, because because of the very limited capability of the armed forces of the Philippines.
You, General, that is why I think the defense treaty has not achieved its own objective, because the objective is for the parties, either by self-help or by mutual aid, should maintain their capacity, both of them, either individual or collective capacity, to maintain to resist armed attack. And considering that we have not achieved that, the United States did not do its obligation. It is supposed to be a mutual aid. The United States has no problem of defending itself, probably from any aggressor. But under the obligations in this treaty, the United States is obliged to help us so that we can achieve that capacity to resist armed attack. They have not done this in 70 years. Am I correct, Mr. General?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
So, what do you think we should do to pressure the United States to do its obligation under this treaty? Should we amend the treaty?
Your Honor, on my opinion, it should be amended for the best interest of our country, Your Honor.
Thank you, General. That's being patriotic. I think that is the best thing to do. Mr. Chair, I have no other questions except some observations, because I've been reviewing the silence of most of these officers before us. But I think it's a matter of corrections only. I think most of you are poor in mathematics, like where is Congressman Pimentel? You need to correct your silence. There are overstatement of 1.7 million, 400,000. Yung isa naman, Mr. Chair, ang medyo kamukha ni Captain Ronald ito, Nasaan na ba? Ito, Mr. Chair, itong Captain Philippine Navy, Rosie Ray Manda Musil. Lalaki ba ito? Rosie, tapos Ray. Bakit dalawang pangalan mo? Isang babae, isang lalaki? Ganito kasi ang nakalagay dito eh. Subject officer has no cash on hand or in bank declared in his submitted SALN for fiscal years 2019 to 2022. Bakit wala ka namang kapera-pera, Captain? Nagkamali ka lang siguro, tama ba yun? Kasi wala kang wallet siguro. Can you explain this?
Good morning, sirs. Sir, I think the 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 folders I've submitted, I think the figures are there, sir, and it was not stated, sir, that I have no money in my account, sir. In fact, I have with me my wallet and my passbook, sir.
That is my problem, but you know, this information came from the Commission's profile and investigation report. Maybe you just committed some errors there.
Yes, sir. Sorry,
You
sir.
have to correct that.
Yes, sir. I will correct it, sir.
Oh, and then the last, Mr. Chair, itong si Colonel Edgardo Biliondo Talarok Jr. You and your spouse reportedly has a pending petition for dissolution of marriage. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
We know the reason why both of you have an application for dissolution of marriage?
Sir, around 10 years ago, sir, we encountered some problems, sir. So I applied for annulment, sir.
Because, Mr. Chair, I always believe in the sanctity of marriage. And baka naman pwede nating ayusin. Huwag mo nang ituloy, pwede ba?
Sir, I tried my best, sir. We did counseling, but there was a time when it was her parents who told me to stop. So I had to file the case, sir. Actually, sir, the decision is about to go out, sir, from the RTC.
Meron ka bang girlfriend ngayon?
Yes, sir.
O sige, Mr. Chair, thank you.
Colonel Talarok, were you assigned in Fort ID?
8IB, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Sa 8IB, sir.
8IB, no?
Yes, sir.
You were lieutenant then, di ba?
Yes, sir. I was then the operations officer during the PGMA visit, sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
tama.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Keep up the good life.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, we will proceed. Our chairman, the House contingent, Representative Ramon Guico, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Allow me to express my wholehearted support for the confirmation of the 49 flag and senior officers before us today. Their professional records of accomplishments highlight their incredible dedication to their work and to the integral skills they possess to fulfill effectively the responsibilities required by their respective positions. I am of the opinion that the government and our people will ultimately benefit if we allow these brave and talented officers to utilize their talents in the service of the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Ramon Guico. Representative Lani Mercado Revilla.
Yes, Mr. Chair, thank you so much. I would like to express my congratulations to all the 50 AFP officials with us today. Maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo. I am a member of the Sons and Daughters Veterans of the Philippines, and I value the service that you render to our country to keep peace and order. I would like to acknowledge, of course, my kababayans from the province of Cavite, specifically from Bacoor, Colonel Emmanuel Cabahog from Barangay Molino 4, Colonel Marlon B. Dayaw from Sita Italia Subdivision, Bacoor City. Also from other parts of Cavite, we have Captain Benny Demetilio, Captain Julius P. Reyes from Trece Martires, Captain Vincent C. Castañeda from Fort San Felipe, Cavite City. Thank you so much for the kind of service that you render. You belong and you live in the historical province of Cavite, and where freedom has started. So I do believe that you have the hearts and minds and souls of the heroes that has given our country our freedom. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. General Mata, you're now excused. Since there are no more inquiries on the appointees, Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair,
Before we proceed, I'm sorry, Majority Floor Leader, the Chair would like to acknowledge the presence online of Representative Albert S. Garcia of Bataan. Thank you. Majority Floor Leader, please.
yes, Mr. Chair, I move to recommend to the plenary for the commission to confirm the ad interim appointment of the 49 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. I so move, Mr. Chair.
I second the motion.
There's a motion to recommend to the plenary for the commission to confirm the ad interim appointments of the 49 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Being seconded, hearing no objection, the same is hereby approved. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, there being no matters to discuss, I move to adjourn the meeting.
There's a motion being seconded. Committee hearing is hereby adjourned. Good morning. Congratulations.
of the 19th Congress is hereby called to order. May I call on our distinguished colleague from Nueva Ecija, Representative Jose Gay Pajernos, to lead the chamber in prayer.
Let us all bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Thank you, O Holy One, for all that He has led us to this wonderful day. Thank you for this opportunity to be stewards of your will in confirming capable and deserving officials in the Department of National Defense. May you also continue to guide them in their respective areas of assignment in pursuing the best interests for our people and our country. Bless them the wisdom, talents, and nobility that they may bring and share with us. We ask you to always guide us so that we may fulfill the duties of this august chamber with utmost integrity and honesty. Together, help us, O God, to do our work with excellence and reverence. Again, Father God, we thank you for this day and through the days ahead of us. This we pray, Amen.
Amen. Secretary, please call the roll of members. I'm sorry. Yes. Please stand at attention for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiging dalas ng silanganan, alam na puso, sa sadyang mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tulad ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulubi, di ka pasisingil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bota, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isla ng wataman mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw, daluwalhating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pag may mga aping, ang mamatay lang dahil sa'yo.
Sorry, I thought it was session days. Monday na kasing flag ceremony. Anyway, let's proceed. Madam Secretary, please call the roll of members.
The honorable members of the Commission on Appointments, Maria Lourdes Nancy S. Binay, Virginel G. Biron, Alan Peter Compañero S. Cayetano, Joseph Victor G. Ejercito, Francis G. Cheese G. Escudero, Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada, Albert S. Garcia, Greg G. Gasataya, Christopher Bong T. Go, Ramon N. Guico Jr., Risa Ontiveros, Lauren Legarda, Oscar Oka G. Malapitan, Rodante D. Marcoleta, Aimee R. Marcos, Lani Mercado Revilla, Jose Gay G. Padiernos, Johnny T. Pimentel, Grace Poe,
Present.
Jordine Jesus M. Romualdo, Manuel T. Sagarbaria, Francis Tol N. Tolentino, Luis Raymond Elroy F. Villafuerte Jr., Cynthia A. Villar. The chairperson is present.
With 12 members present in person and 5 members online, the total members of 17, the chair declares presence of a quorum. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, I move to defer the consideration and approval of the journal of the plenary session held yesterday, 23 May 2023, until the next plenary session of the Commission appointments. I so move, Mr. President.
There
Mr.
being no
Chairman.
objection to the motion, motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, may we now proceed to consider the recommendation of the Committee on National Defense on the ad interim appointments of 49 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There being no objection to the motion, motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, I move that the chairperson of the Committee on National Defense, Congressman Jordine Jesus Romualdo, be recognized.
Our chairperson from the beautiful province of Camiguin, is recognized Congressman J.J. Romualdo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor. Distinguished members of the Commission on Appointments, good afternoon. This representation as chairperson of the Committee on National Defense presided over a public hearing this morning to deliberate on the 49 ad interim appointments of general and senior officers in the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Your committee, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, after deliberating on their qualifications and fitness during the public hearing, determined that they are fit and qualified to be promoted to the ranks where they are appointed, and therefore ruled to recommend to the plenary for the commission to confirm the ad interim appointments of the following, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor. Eugene M. Mata to the rank of Brigadier General. Ronald C. Mateo to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Randy S. Banaag to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Melvin N. Flores to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Gerard T. Alvaran to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Rahman S. Altre to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Charlie Ben B. Delamide to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Alexander D. Banataw to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Shahjahan Carl D. De Los Santos to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Ronaldo G. Valdez to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Romulos B. Rabara to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Imelda L. Nadala to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Jose Fabian Esperi G. Gotico to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Harold V. Socaire to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Edgardo V. Talaroc Jr. to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Emmanuel G. Cabahog to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Roberto B. Obaob to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Joe R. A. Herrera to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Joey B. Baybayan to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Ronnie I. Morimoto to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Army. Noel B. Escalona to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. John Manuel A. Cortez to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy, Marines. Aldrin E. Montalvo to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Jeric T. Hichanova to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Vincent C. Castañeda to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Rosie Ray M. Musil to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Julius P. Reyes to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Oliver P. Obongin to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Rotesa M. Bailon to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy, Marines. Fidel I. Makatangay to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy, Marines. Jasper M. Adrales to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. George T. Garcia to the rank of Colonel, Philippine Navy, Marines. Michael Ayan I. Gavilan to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Benny B. Demetilio to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Junifer O. Cantal to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Ronald Ray R. Labastida to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Leo Amor A. Vidal to the rank of Captain, Philippine Navy. Aldrich Raymond A. Fernandez to the rank of Colonel, Medical Corps. Emmanuel O. Salmasan to the rank of Colonel, Medical Administrative Corps. Edgar O. Gonzalez to the rank of Colonel, Dental Service. Marlon B. Dayaw to the rank of Colonel Judge Advocate General Service, Elchor P. Karalian to the rank of Colonel Medical Corps Reserve, Jonathan P. Halyara to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force, J. S. Bakiran to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force with a waiver of personal appearance, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors. Alvin M. Sevilla to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force, Cecilia B. Frias to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force, Michael Vincent R. Marliare to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force, Sadiri R. Tabutol to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force, Lilian Victoria D.C. Busto to the rank of Colonel Philippine Air Force. That is all, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors.
Thank you very much. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, before we act on the motion, there are a number of members of the Commission who would like to deliver their seconding speeches. First will be representing the majority, Congressman, Vice Chair, Congressman Monching Guico. I move that be recognized.
Our distinguished colleague from Pangasinan, Congressman Monching Guico, the co-chair of the Commission on Appointments, is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I hereby signify my support for the confirmation of the 49 military officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines under the Department of National Defense. They have been found to possess the requisite professional experience and history of exemplary service to merit the approval of the Commission on Appointments. The 49 appointees that stand before us today have gone above and beyond the call of duty to prove themselves worthy of the positions they have been appointed in. I am convinced that they will continue to serve the country with much skill and ardor, which of course will ultimately redound to the greater benefit of the Filipino people. Moreover, allow me to express my great pride for the following officers from the province of Pangasinan. They are Colonel Ronaldo Gando Valdez and also Colonel Aldrich Raymond Abalos Fernandez. Considering all of this, I second the confirmation of the 49 military officers to their respective appointments under the Department of National Defense. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, next to give the seconding speech is representing the minority, Congressman Johnny Pimentel. I move that he be recognized.
Our distinguished
Instead, Congressman G.P. Padiernos.
Deputy
on his
Minority
behalf.
Floor Leader of the CA. Yes, Congressman G.P. Padiernos is recognized.
Mr. Chair, my distinguished colleagues in the Commission on Appointments, good afternoon, good morning. GB Party List and myself consider it an honor to manifest a general support for the confirmation by this Honorable Commission of the ad interim appointments of all our DND nominees. It is also with great privilege to give full support for my fellow Novoeicianos, Colonel Alvin Manuson Sibilla from Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija, serving under the Philippine Air Force, and Colonel Melvin Naris Flores from Cuyapu, Nueva Ecija, serving under the Philippine Army. Thank you for your courage, dedication, and leadership. Again, thank you very much to all our Department of National Defense officials for their service to our country. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Congressman Padiernos.
Mr. Chair, Senator Bongo would wish to submit his seconding speech in writing and be incorporated into the journal of today's session. I so
Thank you.
move,
We
Mr.
take
Chair.
note of that. I'm also raising his hand is Senator Tolentino. May we recognize
Yes, Senator Talin.
Senator Tolentino.
Salamat po, Mr. President. Mr. President,
it's an honor for me to associate myself with the sponsorship speeches of Congressmen of Guico as well as Pajernos. Mr. President, 96 hours from now, we will be commemorating the historic Battle of Alapan in Imos, Cavite, the first recorded military victory of the Philippine Revolutionary Forces led by General Emilio Aguinaldo. Mr. President, ito po ang kauna-unahang nakalathala sa ating kasaysayang tagumpay ng ating sandatahang lakas. 96 hours from now. That's why, Mr. President, this occasion is fitting because we now not just confirm 50 gentlemen and ladies who are serving the Philippine military, but we are likewise honoring the military for their sacrifices in serving the nation. It is a never-ending debt, Mr. President. That's why I associate myself with the speeches made by the gentleman from Nueva Ecija as well as Pangasinan. Salamat po, Mr. President.
Mr. Chair, may we reiterate the early motion for the Commission to confirm the ad interim appointments of the aforementioned 49 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Before I act on the motion, I too, yes, Congressman Pimentel.
Of the minority, we support the confirmation of that interim appointment of the military officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Thank you very much, Congressman Pimentel. And before I act on the motion, I too would like to place on record my deepest appreciation for the men and women who day by day sacrifice their lives and risk their lives for the democracies we are enjoying to this very hour. Without you men and women of the armed forces, hindi po namin mararamdaman ang ganitong klaseng kapayapaan. At of course, all of you providing the security that our country needs to be able to have a strong economy and of course a strong nation. I know every day you go through many risks. You're all, most of you are colonels, so you are in the field. We know that you are in the field with many of your men and women facing many risks, both internally and externally. And we are here, the Senate and the House of Representatives, particularly the Commission appointments, to support your endeavors to continue to make this country a proud nation and a strong nation. Once again, I say this to all the members of the armed forces when they go through the commission appointments. Maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo sa ating inang bayan. Thank you so much for the service you give to our nation. So without further ado, there being no objection to the motion of the minority floor leader, the ad interim appointments of the aforementioned 49 general and senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines are hereby confirmed. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen of the Armed Forces. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, there being no other matters discussed, I move to adjourn.
And just a reminder, we'll have a photo op with our men and women of the Armed Forces. There being no objection to the motion, there is none. Here we hereby adjourn the hearing.